Guys, covering our favorite promotion from across the Pacific Ocean, New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm your host, Sam the SLB, and alongside me, as always, is the man in black himself, the third man, Ethan. Please make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and follow us for more New Japan and other wrestling content. Folks, New Japan Cup has come and gone. That felt like it went by really, really quick. How are you, Ethan? Feels like it went quick?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah. And
I
maybe
actually couldn't believe it was kind of, I'll be honest, it's kind of predictable, but like in a good way. I mean, that's for certain matches, which we'll get to, but I thought the first round was super predictable, honestly.
we actually, and we haven't even talked about it, we actually did really good in regard to making our choices.
Spoiler, I won that one because I got the finalists right.
Good finalists, right? But we're going to talk about that shortly. Before we begin, we're going to go through the schedule coming up. Obviously, outside of New Japan, WrestleMania is here in a couple of weeks. Scott and I will be there. We're still working that out. Just pay attention to the YouTube. You guys follow us. You watch us. Watch our YouTube channel. But for New Japan, starting Saturday, March 30th to Friday, April 5th, we have Road to Sakura Genesis. Following that, we have Sakura Genesis on Saturday, April 6th. I didn't realize it was the same weekend as Mania.
Yep.
When you see the right, Friday, April 12th in Chicago. We got the Wrestling World 2024 in Taiwan on April 14th. Road to Wrestling Dontaku, Saturday, April 20th to the 27th. Followed by, you're gonna judge me on this one, Wrestling Satsuma no Kuni, the 29th. Did I say that
Close
right?
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Close enough.
Road
Close
to
enough.
Road to Dontaku continues on April 30th to May 2nd. And Wrestling Dontaku itself is Friday and Saturday, May 3rd and 4th. And yeah, I actually will not be in town for that. So, Ethan, we'll have to figure that out when we get there.
Yeah. Right quick, the Taiwan show, they're actually crowned new never openweight 6-minute tag titles champions there.
And we will discuss that. We will discuss that as we go further down the card. So, Ethan, we talked about this off. We're going to talk about rounds 1 and 2 quickly. Curious, best matches, Ethan picks. What do people need to be watching from these first 2 rounds?
Okay, so first round, I have Shingo Takagi for Yuya Morris, my number 1, 8 out of 10. Gabe Kid Cal Newell was a 7 out of 10, and Yuji Tsuji Jeff Cobb was also 7 out of 10. I'll just give all my ratings and then we'll just go from there. Number 4, I had Chase Owens, Tomohiro Ishii. Yes, Chase Owens actually had a good match, shockingly. I'm not the only one who said that, by the way. Number 5, Dave Finley for CGP was also 7 out of 10. ELP Mikey Nichols was 6 out of 10. Hikuleo Oleg was 6 out of 10. Tango for Graham Cohen 6 out of 10. Tango, please, for love of God, stop doing Camel Guy's and 619s. My God. Holy shit. Anyway, sorry. I had to get out of the way. Yoshihashi versus Kenta and Shota Umo versus Jack Perry, both 5 out of 10s, but I like the Yoshihashi match a little better. Render versus Taichi sucked, 3 out of 10. And the worst match of the first round was Toriya for Shota Takahashi with 2 out of 10. So basically, watch the first 5 matches I said. Just go check out those.
Was that just round 1 or is that round 2 as well?
That was round 1, sorry.
All right. Let's hop to round 2.
Shingo Takagi versus Gabe Kidd, 8 out of 10. ELP versus Suji was 7 out of 10. Sanada versus Yoshi was also 7 out of 10. Zack Sabre Jr., Randerita, Chase Owens, Road Goto, Dave Finley, and Taker were all 6 out of 10. And Jack Perry versus Toriano and Evil versus Hikuleo were both 3 out of 10. So basically, from this second round, I'll just watch, honestly, the Sanada Yoshihashi match, ELP Yoshisuji, and Shingo versus Gabe Kidd. That's the only 3 I recommend from second round.
Word. All right. Yeah, definitely worth it. I mean, what I did, guys, is because due to time constraints, I made sure I watch at least the round matches. Round 1, round 2. Didn't worry about the undercard. Quarterfinals. I got 2023. I'm like, these matches don't look right. There we go. Boom. Scroll down.
Round here, brother.
All right. I felt pretty confident here when we did this. Yeah, you know what? I'll let you start off here because I know we had 4 in this one, 2 on the semis, and then 1 on the main. So we'll start here with Sanada and Jack Perry.
Sucked. this sucked ass. Like, I get like Jack Perry's heel, like doing the scapegoat, and then the House of Torture shit. I'm disappointed. I like the Forbidden Door match actually a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie, but I thought this was horrible, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm not really feel. I'm usually one to wait, but I'm not really feeling Jack Perry in New Japan.
Mm-mm.
No. I know part of it definitely has to do with the fact that you probably saw the thing this weekend about Tony Khan where he's just like, I guess he asked for his release from AEW.
And did I? Yeah. Oh, Dave Meltzer fucking changed his story like 15 times. So I don't know
Yeah.
what's the act. Like one minute he's saying, "Oh, he got denied." Next minute, the storyline. It's like, Dave, with all due respect, please get your shit right. For the love of God.
Yeah. I mean, there's a million things he's being told. Yeah. I've seen a couple of things. It is weird that we've been how long since All In and he still hasn't returned to
Like
AEW TV?
that was late August, so about like 7 to 8 months.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Just
yeah, this wasn't
if you're
great.
not
I knew
using them, just let them go. If you're not using them, just let them go.
Yeah, where's he gonna go? WWE, where he has beef with the guy that they signed?
Oh yeah. Oh, this fucker's back.
Yeah, I don't know. It's but regardless, I was hoping something we could build up here because they did have the match at Forbidden Door and it worked out. I'm like, cool, we might have something, and it just was just bleh.
By the way, 4 out of 10 for this match. This was
It's an Ethan stink. I'm gonna
it's
start
an
calling that Ethan stink.
Ethan's yeah. Oh fuck. By the way, so did you know that 3 of the 4 of these quarterfinal matches had House of Torture members in this?
Mm,
Did you notice that?
I did not, but that's interesting.
I forgot until Chris Chara brought it up. I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I did not. That's interesting. I wonder. Not that it did. It was just they are. This is the thing with House of Torture, and I was kind of. My God, like they over WWE what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time they're out there, I think it was. I don't know if it was the Sonata Perry match where it was like everybody was out there. It was like both from Just Five Guys.
Yeah. We'll
And
get to the Evo Shingo one in a second, and the Yoshisuji one because they had to restart. Spoiler: they had to restart that Yoshisuji Evil one. So technically, we got 3 semifinal matches on that show, but I counted Evil usually as one. But I will say the only House of Torture match I actually did like. I feel sick even saying this. I will admit, Reina Reyes Regina was actually pretty good. Like there wasn't too much bullshit. Like there was a little bit, but it wasn't like okay, like I can let it slide. That one was actually pretty good, and it kind of protects Sabre Jr. too, because I mean he's won the cup twice, so it protects him in the first round. So
yeah. That I mean,
second round. I mean, sorry, not first round, second round.
he doesn't have a bad match. Like I mean, he might have lackluster matches, but anytime Zach is on the card, it's going to be at least a decent. You're going to be entertained. So, so the next one, and actually I was BS because this was my pick to win. We'll talk about this quickly. David Finlay, which I believe you said got sick.
He was sick. Yep.
Able to wrestle Goto, so Goto automatically moved forward.
You were so pissed when I told you this. I'm like, bro, and you're like, what?
I'm really curious because I mean we're gonna get to the end. I'll save it for the end because my comments or questions I have relate to the winner.
Could
here,
you?
so.
Okay, so it's fun. Well, I'll talk about Dave Frederick. So he brought up a video to kind of I think it was like a promo. We'll talk about the Alex Coughlin stuff after, but he was talking about how he had to defend his global title after the cage match, and he wasn't fully 100% there.
Yeah.
And then they won clear for the New Japan Cup quarterfinal. I'm like, you could at least had an alternate on. I would have did one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really curious. I do have some. Not mad with how this ended up turning out with my my pick getting kicked out. I don't want to say kicked out, but
you and MJ, who you're like, fuck.
So,
but yeah, got a blind semifinals. So I'm not gonna get on a ring because wasn't a. You know what's funny, Sam? That was actually supposed to be the main event of that Sanaa Jack Perry match. it was supposed to be Sonata, Jack Perry, the semi-main, and then Dave Finley and Hiroki were supposed to be the main event, but because Finley got sick, they had to do 7 matches.
All right. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, that's why I was like, because I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. And then they did 7 matches, but yeah, we're going to get to buy the semifinals, which that pretty much broke everybody's bracket.
Yeah, we can't be the only ones who chose
I, I
David.
had I had Finley go into the finals. I did not expect Dodo to fucking go. I was like, shit.
Yeah. Well, especially, I guess we'll get to the semis when we get there. So after that, we had Evil taking on Shingo Takagi. I don't know why I had like a stroke saying that. Shingo Takagi.
I keep on gonna say this. This is my match of the quarterfinals. It's
And
because of Shingo.
What is that? What is that rating?
5 out of 10.
That's the match of the quarter.
Yeah. So okay, well, Sport, I had Suji Ren as 5 out of 10, but I like the evil one a tiny bit better. But well, because this one they had LJ come out, and I kind of like the ending a little bit where Bushi came out and sprayed Shingo in the face with mist.
Yep.
And then Evil hit him with the everything's evil. I was like, God damn it! But I kind of see where this is going. I figured because like it was funny because the winner of this match, first the winner of Suji and Ren Narita, it's either gonna be an all LJ semifinal or an all House of Torture semifinal, which nobody wants. Let's just be honest here. Or it's gonna be like a and I'll be honest, I figured when Evil won, I figured Suji was gonna win. Honestly, I couldn't see them doing House of Torture bullshit. So, but yeah, 5 out of 10, unfortunately. But I can't wait. I just said that.
Yeah, there definitely were. I mean, again, I was watching this while I was working, but I felt like there were some matches towards the first and second the rounds where I was a little more engaged than towards the end of this tournament. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first and second round better, honestly. Like I said off air, or earlier, like I found them kind of predictable. And sometimes it's good, and predictability is good in a good way.
Yeah.
So I know people are like, "Oh, this tournament fucking sucks because it's too predictable." I'm like, who fucking cares? Yeah, it's predictable, but like, who cares?
Sometimes,
in this case, I get a pass.
Well, okay, let's talk about predictable. I'm gonna make this quick because this is gonna go back to the States. I think we all know what's gonna happen at WrestleMania in the main event.
Yeah.
It is predictable. But I'll tell you right now, with as great as both talent are in the ring, it's going to be incredible. Like if they put on the show that needs to happen, it's going to be incredible. Just like the main event. And we'll talk about the main event when we get to this one. But yeah, last match of the quarterfinal, Yota Tsuji taking on defeating Ren Narita.
Let's go. I still had a chance. So if you guys didn't see our New Japan Cup pick show, so I was the only one who picked Suji, and Sam and MJ had Dave Finley, but you both of you had Suji in the finals. So yeah.
Yes. We it was either the finals or had Evil and Finley taking each other on in the finals.
I think you had Evil and Finley, I think.
Because my argument was where, both Bullet Club and, House of Torture are using a lot of BS right now during their fighting. So what better way than to let one of these two men win by both having them in the final? Because then they cancel each other out. But we didn't.
That blew up when Finley had to forfeit. I'm like, I gotta tell Sam the bad news. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, but yeah, no. I think we were all in agreement here. And again, the Tsuji and Red match wasn't bad, but I think we all are in agreement here that the next person to be on the New Japan totem pole, or the face of New Japan, is Yota Tsuji. So I am not mad of the way this tournament ended up. But Yota Tsuji got the W over Ren.
No, this one wasn't too bad either. Like, I mean, there was interference, but like at least LAJ came out that, because sometimes baby faces are like they have nobody. Yeah. But at least Tsuji and Shingo both had LAJ. By the way, they did a Heyman special. Did you notice that?
I did not notice that.
So after, because when I was watching on New Japan World, like you know how they do chapters for each match, like
Yeah.
one and then so with the main event, I was like, "Where's the Evil Shingo video? Like the video of it?" And then I clicked on the Yuji Suji and and it said like 50 minutes or whatever. I'm like, "Don't tell me this match went 50 minutes." I was like, "Oh, I didn't see the bomb." I said, "Oh, it says Evil and Shingo." And so they did the Heyman special where after that match, immediately went to Evil and Shingo. I was like, "There's the Heyman special." But this one wasn't bad. I just like the other one better. And plus, spoiler: Shingo gets a title match at Sakura Genesis. By the way, the Narrow Point. Sorry,
Yeah, I do. I did. I did forget about that.
at WrestleMania Saturday, baby.
I did forget about that. But let's hop over to the semifinals. Um, Hiroki Goto taking on Sonata and winning. I mean, I don't think out of anyone on this side of the bracket, and this is going to be a long shot. I thought Jack Perry had a higher chance of moving up than Hiroki Goto. I thought Goto was, he's a good workhorseman to get in there and put on some good matches. But I didn't think he was going to get this far at this point. I thought they would have even given Sonata the chance to be further up the in the finals.
Yeah, me too. Like honestly, I was not. So I was spoiled going into that match. I mean, I don't really care about getting spoiled, but I was like, oh shit, Goto's gonna finish his story as 4-time New Japan Cup winner. But this match actually ruled though. Like it went, but I think this went like 23 minutes or 20 minutes. Do you have the time up there, Sam, or no?
Yeah, it was 19 minutes and 5 seconds.
Oh shit, I thought it was close enough. But I mean, it went by pretty quick. I was like, "Oh shit, Sonata lost," because I had Sonata going to the fought. I had him losing to someone, but not to go. I had Shota.
Yeah.
I was like, "Son of a bitch!" But I was kind of right. but it's funny. You ever notice with Goto? He only wrestled twice because he got a first round bye because he won the New Japan Cup about 3 times,
Mm-hmm.
and then he wrestled Chase Owens.
Yep.
Got a bye in the semifinals because Philly got sick. Not his fault, but I'm just saying. Then he wrestled semifinals. I'm like, bro, you gotta be the luckiest fucking bastard.
Yeah, he lucked out there. He lucked out.
St. Pat, I know St. Patrick's Day was last week, but fuck, did he have like a good luck charm? Like, my god.
Yeah, yeah. What was and that's what you would call the luck of the Irish, if I'm not mistaken. I think Finley, is he Irish?
Yes.
Irish. Yeah, that
Poor
was.
Philly. Like, I'm glad he's better though, but it's just like I saw it, I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, agreed. Well, let's hop over. Oh, and there he goes. Well, let's
Okay.
hop quickly over to the match that I know made Ethan a very happy man and put him closer to this. Uh, Yoda Suji taking on Defeat and Evil. 60 minutes, 50 seconds.
Thank you, Suji. You made me a happy boy. But so this one went twice because the first time it went to a no contest minute and a half because everybody, I'm pretty sure, was like, "Fuck this, ding," and then Suji's like, "No, no, no." I thought honestly though, I was when I first seen that result, I was like, "Oh fuck, don't tell me Go just automatically won." Like if they do like a double elimination, I'm like, "Well, Goto wins automatically." And then Suji's like, "No, we're not ending this." I'm like, "Oh, please, no, I cannot have Suji lose. I've made it this far. Don't fuck me over." And then they're like, "We're restarting," and he won. I'm like, "Thank you." But plus it tells a story too, because like all the House of Torture bullshit. Like Suji's like, I got you over," or like basically got past the bullshit and stuff. But technically, he could get 2 title matches now because he pinned ELP, who's one half of the Strong Boy Tag Team Champions. And Evil's the number 0 point, so technically he could get 2 title matches if he wanted.
Interesting. Interesting.
Spoiler, we'll get to the falls after, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think again, it's hard to ignore the big gap that now lays in the roster of New Japan. So I think it's really time to move some of these guys up at a faster. I mean, Suji's there. We had that conversation when we recorded the pick show. We did the bracket. Suji's there. So, who else goes with him, whether it's Umino or Narita or whoever it might be.
I'll be honest, out of the Musketeer 3, like out him, Narita, and Umino, like Suji's like up here, and then Umino and Narita are like down here. Like,
Yeah, no, Umino feels like he's going to be there at some point. I don't know when, but Suji he's just his own guy. He just feels like he belongs main event in the Tokyo Dome at this point.
he's a fucking star.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let's hop right over then to the finals where somebody got his big W. Yota Tsuji defeating Hiroki Goto 23 minutes and 1 second to win the New Japan.
This fucking ruled. This was an Ethan pick, 9 out of 10. This was overall my favorite tournament match.
It was hard to like not pay attention because I was in the middle of doing some things, and then all of a sudden, like especially the ending was just wild.
Oh my god, like, so you know the G Blaster, like people protect, like he protects that, like basically he hits it's like done, like that's it, like the bro kick.
Yeah.
The WWE top for a sec. Apparently Goto was the first one to kick out of that like Gene Blaster. And also, by the way, I like his double stomp, that springboard off the middle to the top and then drops down.
Yep.
On the people. That's a perfect like super finisher, quote unquote. But oh my god, I mean, I know Goto's you can basically just call him a tag team rep, but when he needs to be, he can go. He can go. By the way, thank you, Suji. You got me. You won me a tournament. Take that,
Yeah.
Osprey.
Yeah, no, this was great. Just the ending of this match. I mean, Goto, like you said, he can still go. He's just there's a reason why him and Yoshihashi are like still in the tag team conversation. As they're like, I don't want to say top to or on the older end of the spectrum there. But it was so good. It was such a great main event. Definitely, I think I might rewatch this.
Yeah, this is why the match is like everybody on social media were talking about. Like, I mean, like, yeah, I know I gave like Shingo and Yua, and then like I did like back to Shingo in this game for a second, like second round. I like, even though I said that to me, it's like my only nitpick was like I thought they fought on the floor too much.
Yes.
For my liking, but I mean, I'm just nitpicking. But that I meant to say when I was talking about the second round. But like Suji and Goto, like I thought Goto had him a few times. I was like, oh crap, I'm so close. No, no, the one time I could win a tournament in prediction. But no, this was excellent. I actually would, you know what? I would not mind these to run it back.
A rematch? Oh, this would be a great one.
And Goto, by the way, has the most runner-ups on New Japan Cup. There's your stat for the day. 4 times. It's funny because when he won 3 New Japan Cups because he won in 2012, 2009, 2012, and one out of year I'm blanking top of my head right now. And then he came runner-up in 15, 16, and 2012, 15, and 16 because he lost to Okada in 12, Naito in 15. Bushi in 15 and Naito in 16, and then now Suji in 2020. So that's 2 LJ members he lost to in finals of New Japan Cup.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well, he still has it. It's just props to the man. It was such a good match, and he looks great. He looks great in the ring still.
And plus, Goto got a tag team title match out of this, so.
So let me ask you, do you think that this match, do you think that Yota Tsuji, and again, we did make these picks prior, do you think that this was the game plan prior to David Finlay? Or do you think there was a chance that David Finlay was going to win this?
Ooh. I would not have been mad if Finlay won. I would not have been, because MJ was the hot take he had, literally the one hot take he had. But Naito, no, I think Suji. Well, but it was funny because like Naito talked about that. He's like, I hope it's well. You talk about him and like Suji and Shingo. He wanted to have an all LAJ main event, and I'm like, okay, I think we're getting that because he kept talking about it a few times. But I would have been mad if Finlay won. But it's funny, like both of them, him and Suji were both on the top. They were like the top 4 in Chris Sams's New Japan Cup challenge winning, besides Zack Sabre Jr. and I forget who the other one was. Uh,
Interesting.
but Saber Jr. That's who it was. Um, but no, I think Suji. But I'm glad he won. I mean, I know he's getting another shot because he hadn't had it once since Dominion. But I don't care. I was so happy. That was great.
No, it was
Oh,
great. I'm leaning towards that this was Suji's moment regardless. As much as I had that feeling like they got to give something to Dave and make like the Bullet Club a little more of a dominant group. I mean, they're slowly getting there. They have all the tag titles, which is something we're going to talk about in just a second. But I'm starting to think Yoda Suji, they're going to pull the trigger. I mean, do you think he wins at Sakura Genesis?
I really hope he does. But now has that match with Moxley. I mean, technically, it. mm, Um, fuck. I'm gonna say no, but I hope he does. But if I'm thinking New Japan, fuck, somebody. Anyway, Ghetto booking. I'm going now retains because if he's got that big match with Moxley, I imagine that might be a title match. If Wendy City Raw was not literally a week after Sakura Genesis, I'd be like, yeah, put the fucking belt on Suji.
I didn't even think about that. Okay.
Well, disclaimer: we don't know if Naito and Moxley is for the title. That's the rumor going around right now. So,
All right. Well, I guess we will wait and see to see what happens there then. Um, Speaking about titles, we were just talking about it before the show, and I missed it because I think you sent it, and I saw it, and I was a little confused. So was there an injury that I had missed with Alex Coughlin? Was
so oh, wait, sorry. So basically, I know that dog pound cage like war games, whatever the fuck you want to call it,
yeah.
between like it was a good that's my Ethan pick from that show besides Saber Jr. and Danielson. Like my only complaint from that was a little too long for me. I mean, that's a lot of people's complaints. So it just went on a little too long, but it was just like Inari got injured from that nasty cut, like Jesus Christ. I don't know how Coughlin got injured, to be honest with you. Like I didn't even know he was because I know backstage after the in his comments he said fuck you and thank you in sign language, which I thought that was pretty funny. And then Philly posted a video on Twitter, I think yesterday, day before, and he's one because he's the heel part. I heard rumors on the internet. Fair, I mean, okay, fair enough. um, he said while his dogs were downstairs, everybody's like, it's spelled Coughlin. And then that we didn't hear from Coughlin for a while. I'm like, okay, maybe it is spelled Alex Coughlin. And I'm not Dave Meltzer or anything, so I'm just going by normal fan stuff. But anyway, and then Coughlin goes on Twitter, I think around like late last night, and he's like, one second, I'll read you word for word what he said because I said the screen. I thought personally for me it was funny. I think he was trying to make it like try to be funny at a crappy time kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say, basically like that. So word for word, he's on his Twitter. Yeah, I'm retired and it sucks out. Leave me the fuck alone. Actually, I have some merchant gear to sell, so don't fuck off just yet. I know I should be laughing because I know he's trying to make a joke out of a shitty time, and I'm kind of the same way. So I can kind of like I'm the same way. Like I try to make bad jokes at like bad timings sometimes.
Oh, we all do that.
Yeah, we all do that, but I felt so bad. I mean, he was so fucking what a beast. My God. But the rumor is he was neck injured, but I don't know what the full thing is, so I'm not gonna like speculate fully because I just don't know. But it's injuries. We just don't know if it's like neck, if it's like a back, if it's like mix of both or whatever. But yeah, fortunately, Cogan had to retire.
So they gave up the titles. Is that my understanding?
He didn't have titles.
Who the frick am I thinking of who had tag titles?
Owens and Kenta. They're the IWGP, and Clark and Drella are the junior tag team champions.
That's what I was thinking of. All right.
Oh, and speaking of Drella Maloney, he had a fucking torn pec too.
Jeez.
I think. I don't know if he got a full repair now, but because he was on this tour, and then I know after. I mean, when was Nubiano Saga? Like a little over a month ago now, like
Something
a
like that.
month or
Yeah.
like month and a half ago. But well, I'll run down Sakura Genesis card in a second because actually, ironically, speaking of Maloney and Connors are on that show. But yeah, Cogan had to retire. I mean, it's fucking shitty. Hope he comes back. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I mean, if he has to fully retired, thank you, Coughlin. Like,
Yeah, that sucks. He was so good.
that
So,
threw me off guard, by the way. I wasn't because like I knew it was rumored, but I'm like, I'll believe, like I'll wait till like FIFO or like even Coughlin says something, And then basically that tweet popped up. It was like the second after I seen, I was like, "Here, Sam."
Yeah, man.